We can still pull down a conviction for the skipper if we chase down this Mendez guy.
Algo en tu cara me da vida. Será tu sonrisa, será.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter in.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want when you're sober.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
Mendez, apartment 16. Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body. Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Think your stars you caught a break. Captain Don would begin to like. Hey, what gives?
LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there. You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
I'm back.
Here, I'll invite you. I'm inviting you. Invite players to broadcast.
Let's see.
Martin is chasing down some Mexican.
What the fuck?
What?
Get in and drive.
Wait a minute. Notification. Hi.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch.
Join?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh
Clean
shit.
this asshole off the road. Keep it steady, and I'll try to bust his tires.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
If I see any racism, no racism allowed in my channel. If I see any racism, no racism allowed in my channel. No racism allowed in my channel.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
Missed clue. Did I get Valarius though? Yeah, I did. And the case note at the bottom's kind of cool. Jacob Henry is left to mourn while Mendez will wait in lockup for a visit from the DA. Yeah, I did. And the case note at the bottom's kind of cool. Jacob Henry is left to mourn while Mendez will wait in lockup for a visit from the DA. And the case note at the bottom's kind of cool. Jacob left to mourn while Mendez will wait in lockup for a visit.
Oh, another person joined your stream. Another person joined your stream.
Hey Michael,
What?
you like it?
It looks good.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to. I got it on fucking Steam, but it didn't work.
Mm.
I gotta get it another time. I got it on fucking Steam, but it didn't work.
Galloway.
I'm gonna figure out how to turn off my voice on the settings on these broadcasts. I don't know how to. Cause I can hear you and you can hear me.
He's my partner, after all.
I'm gonna figure out how to turn off my voice on the settings on these broadcasts. I don't know how to.
New case. White female
I can
dumped
hear
in
you
plain
and you
sight
can
in
hear
the
me.
grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's
Question, Michael. If you want to, do you like my suit?
Say all's fair in love and
Yeah.
war.
Well, if you want to, I can also change my suit to that's the Sword of Justice. There's Patrol. I can get Golden Boy. Well, if you want to, I can also change my suit to the... Which one do you think looks better? There's Patrol. I can get Golden Boy.
one do you think looks better? Patrol or the first one?
I'm gonna go with the first one, because we're detectives after all now, so we have to wear suits. I think you do.
Patrol or the first one? I'm gonna go with the first one, because we're detectives after all now, so we have to wear suits. I think you do.
Seems like a decent guy. Are you liquored up?
Oh crap. Damn it.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
Don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
Oh god, no, no.
Until we see the evidence.
Right. See, I knew you could pass one, Phelps.
Oh great.
After all.
My car. Oh great. Fine. Someone joined, Michael, look.
I know.
Oh. Driving's pretty fun, though.
Other people joined also, like, early on.
Yeah. Driving's pretty fun.
Driving's pretty fun, though.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do.
Driving's pretty fun.
I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy has been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case. Fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that matter?
So you don't believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that?
Note, there will be some nudity, so I'm just letting you know ahead of time, because for some reason, I don't know why, but they always leave them naked, I don't know why.
Yeah, right.
Note, there will
Any
be
new
some
leads in the
nudity,
Dahlia case?
Oh god.
Gas chamber?
Yeah, they used the gas chamber back then. You didn't know that?
Just like a certain little ideological group.
Shut up.
Speak to Carruthers.
You didn't know that?
I want daily reports,
certain little ideological group. Shut up.
Detective, I was first on scene.
Oh, I gotta talk to them, don't I? Let me talk to them.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. Family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper.
Gonzalez? Michael, I like this suit, but you know what suit I really like to go with? I always like to go with,
Golden Boy?
No, I don't have the suit yet, but it's a really nice one, though. But they also give you good stuff, like, you see this one gives me, a better sharpshooter. For some reason, I don't know why.
It's a really nice one, though. But they also give you good stuff, like, you see this one gives me,
Yeah, I don't care.
I mean, I don't know why.
The blue fits with the LA Blues, right? That's how it fits.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
The LA Blues, right? Oh,
Sorry, there will be nudity.
Sorry, there will be nudity.
Oh, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
It's real simple, Michael. You just have to find clues. There should be another clue around here somewhere. Where is the other one?
just simple, Mike. We simplify clues.
It should be there.
The stomping angle in the Henry case, was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Thank you. The other person left. There's now I can show the nudity.
Thank you. The other person left.
Look at your mark is very distinctive.
I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Thank you. The other person left.
What's this mark? A cut on the finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off. Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do
Hey, Michael.
tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend.
It's a pretty fun game. I mean,
Not humping out here in love.
if you want to, you can drive any kind of car. You can common. It's like GTA. Like, let's say, let me go hop in a car.
You can drive any kind of car. You can common. It's like
Let me
GTA.
see.
Like,
I might have to do something else. I don't have to do anything else. Let's say I want to steal the coroner's
What about
car.
not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
let's say I want to steal the coroner's car.
Does it have a siren? Why does the coroner have a siren? What are you doing, Rusty? Get in. Alright, then don't get in. I don't need you.
What are you doing, Rusty?
And we're going off-road.
We're going off-road.
Also, there's hundreds of types of cars. They may look all the same, but some of them are different. Some of them are Buick, some of them are like Packards. Like, I just stole this lady's car. It's a LaSalle V8 sedan. And, let me through.
It's like, I just stole this lady's car. It's a LaSalle V8 sedan. And, you through.
So in ways, it is like GTA sometimes. Oh, wait, no, that one didn't.
In ways, it is like GTA sometimes. Oh, wait, no.
The only hard part, which I'll show you, is like the questioning. That's the only hard part, because you have to see if they're lying through their face or through the clues.
The only hard part, which I'll show you, is like the questioning. That's the only hard part. You have to see if they're lying through their face or through the clues. The only hard part, which I'll show you, is like the questioning. That's the only hard part. You have to see if they're lying through their face or through the clues.
I could have had Rusty drive there. If you don't feel like driving the cases, you can have your partner drive, and so you don't have to. I usually just do it because why not? It affects the case if you like damage property. So basically, if you like damage your car or something, or damage city property, or injure people, like if I hit someone right now, it costs like money, and eventually it affects the score you get at the end of it. Which, like, you know how at the other side it said like 5 stars valorous or something. I would probably get 3 stars if I wasn't careful. I'd get probably 3 stars because I'm not very good with. It's in GTA it's a little. This one's a little bit more. How do I say? If you move the analog stick just a little bit, you get a full thing, like kind of like finicky. Not finicky, but it's a good fun driving thing. I love the cars though.
Finicky, not finicky, but it's a good fun driving thing. I love the cars though.
This is the book that you get to look through for clues. Like, you can go back through clues.
This is the book that you get to look through for clues. Like, you can go back to clues.
Basically, you get intuition points. So if you're not sure, there's intuition points you can save up, which kind of, maybe it might remove an answer, or it might show all the clues, or it'll do something.
So if you're not sure, there's intuition points you can save up. It's kind of, maybe it might remove an answer, or it might show
kind of nice.
Or it'll do something. Not sure, there's intuition points you save up. Maybe it might remove an answer, or it might.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you.
Gee, she don't even have to see the bad. We could be molesters for all she knows.
Gee, she don't even have to see the bad. We could be molesters for all she knows.
We're gonna have a look around.
He'll be back in a moment. Sit down.
Work boots. Size 8s.
Now the shoes in this are important, Michael, in these couple of cases, because they leave footprints, and we usually measure the size of the shoe, so they're kind of important.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
And we usually measure the size of the shoe, so they're kind of important.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
Like, if I feel like using intuition, it'll give me, I'll say, ask the community. And 73 say it's good cop.
This may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
It'll give me, I'll say, ask the community.
A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes. The yellow gold Elgin watch.
I know it's kind of boring watching people play video games, Michael.
The fight.
Is it?
It was kind of a
It's okay.
present.
Oh, okay.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your
Well,
mother?
Michael, question. Do you hear the little bit of noise that plays every time I answer, or I choose an answer? That's basically telling me I got the right answer. If you get the wrong answer, it'll make a different noise, like da-da-da. That's basically telling you got the wrong answer.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
I got the right answer. The wrong answer will make a difference. Like,
Hey, what gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
I know he's
Why are you
lying.
lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Because we checked his shoes
Why would I lie?
before he got there. I remember we checked his shoes and that's wrong. He's a size 8.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
You should come clean if you're having an affair or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
See, people drive around to relax.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up. Your daughter said you were having an argument.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence.
Oh. That's not true, God damn it.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Muller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Muller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Muller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
Oh, what the...
There he is. See him? Don't let him get away.
Nice.
I got...
Nice. I got food.
What are you doing here? Why are you burning your shoes, bro?
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Get him booked
What
in
are
at
you doing
Central.
here? Why are you
And
burning
put
your
him in an
shoes,
interview.
bro?
We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't.
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
Call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and.
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Hey, Michael. You like my partner? He's kind of blunt.
Phelps, 1247.
Mm-hmm.
How could I help, Detective?
Michael.
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Checking for you, Detective.
Mm-hmm.
Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks for
And the
your
nice thing about this, Michael, is a lot of these phones are all over LA still.
Isn't that the
So
cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
And the nice thing about this, Michael, is a lot of these phones are all over LA still.
well, back in the 40s, yeah, back in the 40s, Michael. Like, but now, I think they got rid of most of them because they're not really useful anymore because people got cell phones now.
Back in the 40s, yeah, back in the 40s, Michael. Like, but now.
Oh, I left Rusty. Oh well, I left Rusty.
Like, not really useful anymore because people got cell phones.
And this is just like GTA where the siren comes in. Like, if you turn on the siren, most people pull over. See how he's signaling to the right? Or you will.
And this is just like GTA where the siren comes in. Like, if you turn on the siren, most people pull over. See how he's signaling to the right? Or you will.
These people!
Saturday's the spring unveiling, Emmy. It's the first season since fabric rationing's over. We have to go. I told you I can't Saturday. I'm busy. Busy where? You're going on another drive with Davy Gardner, aren't you? So what if I am?
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off. Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564. Did we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street? Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K.
You see the woman get knocked over? Sometimes you can pull out your gun and just fire at them and they'll stop. Well, not fire at them, but like you fire a shot upward, but you have to hold the dot on the suspect long enough that it makes a full circle, and when it makes a full circle, you fire your gun off, and they usually stop.
You fire a shot upward, but you have to hold the dot on the suspect long enough that it makes a full circle, and when it makes a full circle, you fire your gun off, and they usually
11K,
stop.
go ahead.
11K, you see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you Okie motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
Inform Detective Phelps at the coroner.
You're under arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming.
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
Hey, Michael? We might need to switch to the phone because my mic's dying. I need to charge it.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
Michael? We might need to switch to the phone because my mic's dying and charge it.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Mueller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Alright, I'm on the phone.
Alright, I'm on the phone.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Mueller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks.
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Mueller homicide case.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Still might be some playing the boyfriend.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Mueller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? You know, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, She's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? Don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
You're a father, Cole? Don't tell me your eye don't bend. This conversation is over.
If you want to go back to playing your Skyline, you can. Open up my favorites. I just wanted to show you a little bit about this game. I enjoy it. And there are gunfights too at the end of it. At the end of the game, it's a big gunfight, so you can have fun with a lot of guns.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Are they ready?
Bowlers in 2 and the perverts in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Ooh, there's some I have to hit also.
Bowlers in 2 and the perverts in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Jimmy.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood.
Why did you burn your shoes?
A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the Army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the Army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive? So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
Charge right now and then.
I got the jitters again.
There is interrogation 1. Is 2.
Praying that those prints.
Boys, really come...
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coveralls. Dang thing was hot. I got back in the pen with it.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
A farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie hitch and braid. It stays tied.
You killed Mrs. Moeller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
What?
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that
What?
badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
Phelps, Galloway, congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
Two regular army. Lieutenant! Belt, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There is no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
あなた方の会社と名前を名乗ってください。
第44大部隊所属兵だ。
Kisima, nane sama dato. Umutarunda.
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we're fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Why did they attack? Because they hate the U.S. and our way of life. They attacked the U.S. because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run?
Hey, Michael, I think we already know the answer to that question. What we do. Right?
Invade. Nice.
Ah, Phelps. I was just
Alright, I'm
discussing
switching
with
back.
Finn
That was it.
earlier how
It looks
we
good.
Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. You can just
Yeah.
forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks that Mendez killed his hope.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more with the evidence, the witness,
And the lack of an alibi.